I get a kind of a bird's eye view because I get to see everything out my window that goes on.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, it's been long, it's been short, and we're back. Does that make sense?
Loud.
Woo!
Okay, turn it down a little bit, baby. We are back.
Oh, that's the headphone volume.
Yeah. No, it was just.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the 30 and Dirty podcast. We were a little behind. I was on vacation. Bo's going on vacation next week, but we're back. We're going to stay steady next week.
Steady
Bo will
Eddie.
be gone. I'll have a new guest in here. We don't know who it will be. So stay tuned, but welcome back. I'm your host. What's my name?
Mr. Spencer Larson.
And that's my co-host, Bo.
Hello.
So-
Welcome back. It's good to be back. Our little hiatus, you know, we tried to switch it up, doing it at home.
Cheers.
Just cheers. What are you drinking today?
Why don't you read it out for the kids?
So we got a Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA, 9%, buddy. 9%. The boy is gonna be buzzing. That's all I gotta say. Mix that with a little C4, and you got yourself a Four Loko.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
I miss those. All right, let's just not fuck around. I know you got a lot to talk about, so I think you should host today.
Oh, you want me to host?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
usually the host, but today I'm transferring it because look at all the notes. I wasn't even prepared for today.
Well, we can start off
Make
with...
it funky and fun, though.
Oh, yeah, it's always funky and fun. I think the first thing that I've been seeing on the internet is this whole debacle. So, Tupac's killer is supposedly, has been found.
Well,
Or
he's not
whatever.
the actual killer.
No, but
It's Keefe
which
D.
is Keefe D, which is leading to a lot of conspiracies between Suge Knight and Diddy being the actual shot caller on this whole thing. Now that is all very interesting in itself, but I just think, after 20, 30 years, this whole thing, it's kind of gone away. Yeah, they kind of smell funky, don't they?
Well, they were in my ass.
But I just saw a post earlier today that, there's always been this rocky tension between Jada and Will Smith, right?
Yeah.
And the whole slapping of Chris Rock. Well, anyways, I just
Slapping of Chris Cox. Sorry.
really want to get this out on the table is that, so Jada and Will have supposedly been separated for 6 years, the past 6-7 years. Nobody knew about that. And reportedly, Chris Rock asked Jada out on a date about 4 or 5 years ago. So it wasn't public that they were separated, but evidently, in the small, celebrity circles, it was aware. And
Jada Pinkett's ugly as fuck.
yeah, that's what I don't really get it. The only clout she has is that she slept with Tupac. She got
Who cares, though?
she
You know
got
what I mean?
two dick, But I think that it all really makes sense now why there was the whole Grammy or whatever when Will Smith slapped Chris
Got a
Rock.
hog coming back.
Ooh.
What is that? Oh, it's the Triumph.
Triumph. That's
Okay.
a Street Twin, baby. If you've ever heard
Shut the fuck up.
Dude.
You're saying what you're saying.
one. Yeah.
How do you look hot as hell in that outfit? Okay,
I
keep
am
going.
a smitten kitten right now.
How many fucks do you give?
You guys want to see how many fucks I give today? Just wait. Let me just turn around for you real quick.
Here, I'll hold this. Oh, you got it.
How many fucks are given?
I see 2 zeros.
Yeah, that's the old double zero.
That's the Kid
Zero
Rock jersey.
Fucks given.
Before we get too far into this, we're always rocking, supporting,
We got some
and
bets.
repping Finders Keepers.
And
Finders Keepers Hawaii, the best vintage in the world, possibly in the universe, because I know that they're kind of figuring out how to get outside of our galacto.
yes, and
Sorry, dude, we got way off. What were we talking about?
No, well, I just
It's a great
kinda-
start.
Yeah, I was going into my conspiracy theories of. It's not really conspiracy theory. It just all makes sense now why that whole debacle happened with Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, because supposedly they have been separated for the past 6 to 7 years, unknowingly to the public. And Chris Rock, I guess, asked her out on a date some years back. So it all makes sense now why there's all that drama. And I mean, this could all be a publicity thing. I don't know. I just like
It's a publicity.
Pubiclicity.
You just can't keep those pubes out of your mouth.
No, neither can Chris.
Chris Jenner?
Chris Jenner, yeah. You want to talk
no.
about Johnsons?
Dude, we got to stay on
I
topic.
know.
People are going to... Whoever's watching this right now is like, what the fuck is
Well,
going on?
yeah.
So we got to straighten back out. So I want to straighten you out a second here because you started this conversation about Tupac and then it ended up with Chris Rock and Jada.
Well, yeah, it all.
So I'm wondering where the correlation is. I know
Okay,
there's a
so-
correlation between Jada, but what does that have to do with Tupac's killer?
Well, it's all just coming up in the news together, and I feel like
I hope-
they're trying to mash it all together to make, like, I don't know if it's like Jada's like, I want to be relevant right now, but it's like, because
I think she has a profound love for Tupac that she loves expressing to the world because she
once,
was with Tupac, but it's like a clout thing that she's
but she's also said, which was very contradictive, that she believes that Tupac was her soulmate, but they never had a deep connection, which doesn't make any sense. If somebody's your soulmate, you have a deep connection.
You know all about soulmates.
Tell me about it, brother.
We'll get into that later.
Yes, we will. But
wait.
that really, I could tell you're sitting there.
Oh! Sorry, that was hearing me so loud.
But why that all correlates is I just think it's like it's weird how like all these stories start to compile, and then this morning there's this article that I see on my feed that Jada and Will have been separated. Like I knew they were in like an open relationship or whatever, but
Yeah,
and where that ties into Chris Rock is I didn't know that he had asked her out on a date, 5-6 years ago.
Well, that's all he says, she
Yeah.
says.
But that really,
And
it
Sally-
all
Sally
comes
sells
full
seashells.
circle to why it makes sense why Will Smith probably slapped Chris Rock. He's like, you asked
I don't even know that would make sense, though.
What do
So
you
he
mean?
asked her out on a date 4 years ago, and then when he makes a joke about his wife, then he just is like, that's it. Payback is now.
Yeah, he's like, okay, this actually gives me a legitimate reason, maybe.
Oops.
Dude, that could, nice.
You heard it?
Oh yeah, everybody's gonna hear that.
That's for the crowd. That's
Yeah,
for the ones
yeah.
back home that never got a little stank of this.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a little
Speen's
stank.
a little gassy today, so bear with us.
I've been at the gym for 18 hours.
Yeah, he's got those
Pumping.
creatine farts.
Pumping great goods.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And while we're on the topic
oh
of
my God, that stinks. It's hot in here.
It's hot in here. You can tell my face is all oily. I'm wearing a black jersey.
It is stinky, sweaty. and
There's
hot.
a rootin' tootin' farting.
Fuck,
But
dude, it's giving me a headache.
while we're on the topic of public relationships, yeah, that Voodoo Ranger ain't gonna help much there, bud.
Yeah, I've been
That's gonna be a
today.
poo poo. You're gonna be the poo poo
I
ranger in
had
about
some
20
whiskey, I'm having a beer. I'm just gonna be farting and tooting. It's fun, dude. This is a good episode. It's good to be back.
Well, that can lead into our first sponsor for the day. Since we're on the topic of your digestive, is our first sponsor of the day is going to be Ash Wipe Chimney Cleaners. So you guys got a chimney that needs cleaning? We've got the Ash Wipers. Spencer, I think your chimney.
That's a good one.
I think your chimney might need a little bit of fucking cleaning.
Oh, is that what you're saying it's for?
Yeah.
I thought you were actually talking about cleaning chimneys.
No. See, out here in Hawaii, we actually don't have the need for chimneys because this is actually a place where you go and get your,
Hey, hold up. That might be a Shark Tank idea. Is there any way to clean a chimney?
Yeah, a chimney cleaner. Like
Oh.
there's a tool.
Oh, I don't know if you just created that on your
No.
own by talking about an asshole, but
No, I just
it could
thought
be a multi-use product.
Yeah, no, it's just it was something I thought I'd come up with, and I think it's really cleared the ground running. But yeah. So
Why did it clear the ground running?
or we hit the ground running. There we go.
Why did we do that?
Well, no, like the whole idea, hit the ground running, like it's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
But anyways,
What did they give us for money for that sponsorship?
They at this point our sponsors we're more so trying to promote them so they can reciprocate back to us. So if you guys go and use their products, it benefits us. Use code SPEENER69 at your checkout.
Why is it my name? I thought you did this deal. I thought you did this
Well,
brand
no,
endorsement.
I wanted us both to be.
So you told him, you're like, hey, we'll support the chimney brand, but you got to use my boss's, the host's.
No, I'm the
Yeah.
host now.
I know, but you said Speener69.
Yeah. Well, I thought it'd bring off.
How much percent off is Speener69?
You get 15% off at checkout.
15.
Yeah.
a good deal.
And again, that
How much is it? How much is it though for the
Ash
the
wipe.
Ash wipe.
Well, it depends on your insurance. If you've got Blue Cross Blue Shield.
I heard that the Blue Shield will cover the ass.
Yeah.
100%.
Anyways, back to our
Regular scheduled program.
I wanted to get on the next. Okay, while we're on the topic of celebrities and stuff like that and relationships, everybody is aware of it, and it's really fucking annoying. It is Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Dude, tell me.
And
tell me you don't know about that.
She's a super mid girl. She's a 7.5 on a good day. She's big and she's famous. I get like why a man would want to be with her because she's a billionaire. I get it. I really do. But at the same time, she's not that attractive.
Not at all.
And for NFL to like really ploy and try to like, I mean, I get it. They're making money. They're a money business.
It's kind of like the president going to the football game and not putting him on the jumbotron. You know what I mean? You gotta.
Yeah.
It's good for business. When people hear that the Swifters are going to Chiefs games, you know how much the Chiefs tickets are going up in price?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
But I did hear a reason for all the hoorah behind T Swift is she's got some big P lips.
Oh, what do you mean?
Pussy flappers.
Oh.
I heard that they're running about a 1/4 inch in diameter on each side of the lip. So, I mean, that's one of the biggest P lips in the nation.
Would you consider that like roast beef curtains?
No, this is not even roast beef. It's before it gets to roast beef.
It's pre-beef?
It's pre-cut. I'm just saying that's what the hype's about, but
Okay.
unless you're someone like Travis Kelce, you ain't peeking behind the curtain.
That's good. No magic tricks here.
All right, that's a good one though. Yeah, good luck to Travis Kelce and T Swang.
T-Swang.
Swang.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift could be Chinese.
She does kind of have the old slanties.
T Swang.
Yeah. T-Swang is done.
T Swang, that's good.
Yeah.
Brings me back to Japan. After I've been gone for been back for a couple of weeks now, when I was in the shower this morning or yesterday morning, I was thinking, God, I kind of miss Japan, and I just miss the way I got treated. You know what I mean? They treat everyone so nice overseas. Everywhere I went, I was treated like royalty. I don't know if it was because I was on vacation. So we were staying at resorts and everything.
Yeah,
and
that's
just
probably
super nice, but it's not like it's not like we were getting room service or anything. It's just everyone you talk to is like, hi sir, how you doing? But it's even at restaurants. I mean, they're just so nice and polite. And then it's like here, I don't know. You see everyone giving cold shoulders and eyeballing people, and I don't know, fuck it. It's America.
Everybody's stuck up in America.
Yeah,
they think they're entitled, especially.
I just want to gut punch some of these fuckers and then grab a hold of their gonads and rip them up and shove them into their tum-tum.
Yeah, nice.
But I can't.
No, you can't. That's illegal.
Oh my God, I didn't record on here. Welcome back to the 30 and Dirty podcast. We're about 15 minutes in, folks. Don't mind that. We forgot it. We're going to start right here on a whole new chapter. So, welcome
We've
in.
still got recording.
Sorry, guys. I know you guys are watching, but we are still learning.
Yep.
This is pod 8.
Yeah.
What's funny about pod 8 is I jumped one pod. So we are... There's one missing pod that's never been shot that...
We don't have to tell them about that. That was a secret pod.
I am so honest. It's honestly kind of fucks me over sometimes. Yeah. But hey, whatever.
It's okay.
Welcome in, guys, to the people on Road and Spotify. You're going to be jumping in about 15 minutes late. The people on YouTube, you're going to get the full fucking kit and caboodle. So anyway, sorry.
YouTube.
Sorry, YouTube.
No, we're good. I was kind of ending. We were talking about Travis and Taylor, but I don't really want to drag that much.
Yeah, don't drag. We don't want to drag.
The only thing that is going to be dragging is D's nuts.
It's going to be dragging her curtains on the floor.
Yes, beef curtains.
Yep. Can you hear that pretty well?
Yeah. Everybody can hear everything pretty vividly right now because we're talking into microphones.
Fireball.
Yeah. For all those guys tuning in on Road and Spotify, you guys did miss a hefty toot.
You literally just thought that one and had to say it.
Yeah.
I already said it. We're a minute and 30 in.
Wait, what?
Or a minute. I just a couple seconds ago said, welcome in to everyone on Spotify. You guys are a bit behind. And then you just came in with the whole toot scoop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just kind of...
You just thought, you just thought of that and you had to say it. Yeah, that's a good one.
I am sweating profusely. Well, this is going to be a hot and spicy episode. I'm going to turn this into a crop top.
Yeah, dude, maybe. I don't want you to rip it, but the old titty kidder. Remember back in high school? Yeah, you don't rip it. If you rip it, you buy it. Dude,
All
your
right.
stomach is sweating.
Dude,
It is hot in here, guys. I don't think there's no...
Yeah.
Like, it's got to be, what, 85 degrees in here, maybe?
Yeah, the itty bitty titty committee's coming.
I am looking forward to us kind of blowing this thing up here. Maybe if we could stay more on topic, we get a couple more viewers. But once we blow this thing out of the water, folks, I mean, I cannot wait to get into a studio with AC.
Yeah. When's the last time you guys were really blown out of your chairs, by a good podcast? Let us know down in the comments. We'd love to, just...
We'd love to blow you.
Yeah, we'd love to blow you out of your own chair. We will blow you in your own chair.
We'd do anything to get out of this hot, sweaty mess and get
What?
into a nice, big studio.
Yeah.
But
so
we can't afford it, so let's keep going through the topics.
We're grinding. Next on my topics was my new relationship.
Oh, good.
Why
Why don't you dive right into that and tell everyone where it started and how it's going?
Good. So as of recent, it's been about... we've been talking now for a couple months, but I asked her to be my girlfriend. I'm not going to put her name out or anything because I want to keep most of that.
No one
part-
cares what her name is. That's
I
the
don't
problem.
care. I do. And so I want to keep that part of my life private. But I will tell you guys that I am extremely happy. She doesn't live on the same island as of right now. She lives over in Maui. But yeah, so.
But
So you fell in love within a couple months, huh?
Yeah, I just took it as it was. I didn't go into it expecting anything, and I let my feelings run with it, and I really like her. She really likes me.
Is there any way we could talk about the thing from last week about the Facebook thing,
The Facebook thing.
the Facebook pages?
Oh yeah, be more specific.
Well, I'll just jump right into it then.
Like the post about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
Just wait. Let me rephrase context here.
so hot.
His girl is so hot.
She is. Shout out, babe.
He is going to go when this pod goes live. He's going to go right to this clip and go watch what I said about you. Shut up, babe. Fucking loser. All right. So at the beginning of last week or whatever week it was, doesn't even matter. He was like, things are all right, but there's a little slip up. And then later in the week, he told me what the slip up was.
Yeah, this was a couple weeks ago, but I was frustrated. Apparently, I get the whole concept of why there's pages like this on Facebook for predators and stuff like that, but apparently I was on this Facebook page for girls can go to post guys to be like, hey, does anybody know anything about him, or did you hang out with him or whatever? And it was a picture of me, for one of my pictures from my dating profiles that I have, that I used to have. I should clarify, I'm not on any dating apps anymore. I
You better
been for a
keep
while.
that
No, I gotta
clear
be-
if
yeah.
your girl's watching.
I got it, yeah.
Shut out, babe.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm going to be honest. I'm a little cringe about this, but he can
Hey,
continue
I'm
on.
happy, and Spencer's my best friend, so he supports me because.
I am honest. I am
Yeah.
being honest.
But
I haven't even
anyways-
met her, so it's
Hey,
not
let me
even
finish. Let me finish.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
So, and
Glad we
it
keep-
just I think I overreacted because I was like, what the fuck? Why are people putting my picture up here? And I was just curious to see what all the fucking comments were because I want to see if people were making fun of me or who's this loser. But anyways, it was good. It was actually there was a good response from it. It was just a girl saying oh yeah, he's super nice. We hung out a couple times or whatever. So I just blew it out of proportion. And yeah.
Are you trying to apologize on camera to your girl?
No.
'Cause you're going to replay this back to her and say, see, here's the clarification I was talking about.
yeah, no.
Shut up, babe.
Yeah.
The whole rest of the episode, he's just going to keep shouting her out.
Shouts out, baby.
No, I love the kid, but I do find it a tinge bit cringe.
Yeah. It is what it is, brother.
Tinge bit cringe.
Yeah. But
Hey,
no,
it's-
I'm happy.
I just think it's going to bite you in the ass, but hey, we'll check back when something may not happen. Who knows? Life is a highway. He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
ride her all night.
night long.
You're gonna ride her all night long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sirski.
You know how that sounds because she should be riding you.
Yeah, that's true. But enough
In
about
this relationship, he does the riding.
Hey, no, it's a mutual. We both ride. We're ride to dies. She's a rider. I'm a roller.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Enough about.
Yeah, I can't even say anything more.
I don't want you to
because
cringe anymore.
It is.
I just want you guys to know that, hey.
He's
it's
in a
all-
relationship.
It's all good in the hood, baby. Hey,
So, hey, all those girls back home, quit even thinking about it, because he is taken.
Yeah, it's
And
your
any
boy.
girls out here in Hawaii thinking about sliding on this little chunker,
Gang,
forget
gang,
about it.
gang.
this guy's
Your boy's
got meat
taken.
for days.
Yeah, this little meat stick's taken.
Okay, that's good. Thanks for putting that out there. This is one of those things where we're gonna check back on. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 3-week check. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna check back for sure and talk about it in 3 weeks.
3 weeks starting now. Okay.
And now it is October 12th, Thursday. Tomorrow is October 13th, a Friday. And what is the next topic?
I was gonna go into talking about your new fishing vessel.
Oh, baby!
That thing's hot.
Dude, it is actually pretty cool when you get on there.
Yeah.
It's cooler than here. And in here,
It's fucking
hot. But anyways, yeah, so the fishing vessel. Here's the thing, guys. I'm a little bit all over the road, right? I like to buy shit. I like to buy a lot of
Yes,
shit.
you
I
do.
buy so much shit. And I'm always justifying it in my head. And I got all these things I want to. It's not. Yeah, I don't. Well, it's not going into that. I'm going into a whole other tangent. I wanted to get a boat because I really want to learn. I want to catch a fish. I've been out here for almost 5 years, and I'd say in the last 2.5 years, I've decided I like fishing. I want to catch a fish in the ocean. I like eating salt fish. So I figured if I can catch them, that would be awesome because it costs a lot of money to go out and eat these salt fish that I'm buying at these restaurants. We're talking 50, 60, 70 bucks for some of these nice salt fish, but I could catch them free of charge. Now, one thing that most people don't have out here in Hawaii is access to the water. Now, I'm very lucky and fortunate that I do live on the water, so we have a dock that I paid for, put in on a rental property, which is kind of stupid in itself, but I figured I should take advantage of this property without a dock. What can I do? So I've been in this spot for almost 3 years now, so it's been good, but I had a jet ski, and then I bought an attachment for my jet ski that kind of made it into a boat. But it's kind of just a lot of moving parts. So I decided I'm going to sell all that and try to get a fishing boat. Now, I went to the fishing boat place. I wanted to buy a big $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 fishing boat, but I'm month to month in my place. So I don't want to buy a big fishing boat and invest in it, and then they tell me
Get the
next
caboose.
Yeah, they tell me you got to leave, and then I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with this
Just
fucking
fucking live on the
$40,000?
boat.
Yeah, that's what they said at the thing.
Yeah.
That's what they said at the boat dealership.
Good salesman.
So yeah, I just decided on getting like a 13, 14 foot, really nice inflatable at West Marine. It wasn't cheap either, but it's about like $4,000 for the inflatable, and then $3,800 for the motor, 20 horsepower motor, and it's a nice little unit. It's under $12,000 for all the fishing gear and everything, which seems like a lot, but for getting into fishing out here, it's entry level. So we got all the stuff. I got a little wood seat, which was not cool for me. So I went to fucking West Marine. We bought a little swivel attachment, put a nice swivel seat on there. It's one hell of a unit. I went out last week, tried to catch some fish. I'm still learning a little bit. I've never went out fishing on
Did
my
you
own.
get some actual nibbles or no?
I have no idea. Let's be clear here. The bait I was using is bait that I bought last year around the same time. So it's been in the freezer for over a year. It's shrimp and like squid. So I just cut it up. It was like old. Anyways, I just more so wanted to get the feel, wanted to get the motor running good, wanted to get the fucking rods out. I realized like buying shit for fishing is fucking expensive. Like Ashley's like, you're gonna spend $30,000 before you even get the boat done, and like just the fishing rods were a couple like $500 to $1,000, and it's an expensive hobby. So I really hope I catch some fish that can help pay for some of this. Who knows, man? If I start going out and catching lots of fish, I could be bringing them into the market.
Yep.
I'd be making money off fishing. And I did see one of my friends who fishes out around. The other thing is like where I live, right outside of the marina that I live in, is one of the greatest spots on island for catching fish, Port Lock, Hawaii. So I live right there, so I did see some friends of mine who caught some fish on their rod, last weekend. It's very promising. That I was in that area just the day before. So
I think it's gonna come down to you nailing like the whole like technique.
yeah, I mean, I
knowing
I'm gonna say the biggest reason I don't think we got any nibble is this: I didn't have the right bait.
Yeah.
Didn't have the right bait, not probably in the right hook. Now I want to say something pretty funny because again I'm still learning, so a lot of these things I do are pretty fucking retarded. But I hooked a weight on one of my lures, and then I mean you have your hook, and then you have a line off with your weight. Anyway, so it's like two lines, your hook, and then your weight. Well, I was telling Ashley she was throwing the line out. And I said, "Why don't you give that to me? So I'll get it way out, away from the boat." And I went to throw it, and I had the lever back, and it must have closed or something when I went to toss it. So I went to toss it, and it closed. And when the force from me throwing it like that made the weight go flying. I mean, I was just watching this weight laughing as it went about 50 to 60 feet and landed in the water. And I thought I just cast it that far. That is the weight. Me and Ashley had a very good laugh about that.
Nice.
And that wasn't the only weight. The other weight on the other on the other stick fell off too.
Oh, geez. So you were double sticking it? And
Yeah, it was lots of learning experiences, but that's kind of what I told myself over the last couple of years is I'm just going to do anything that I want to. I'm going to learn how to do it. If I don't know how to do it, I'm going to research it. But I'm going to just do things that generally make me happy. And I like fishing even though I have no idea how to do it. Don't give a fuck. It's just fun to be out there.
Well, I'm glad that you're, trying a new hobby. I think fishing's a good way to spend your free time, especially living here in Hawaii. And like you said,
on the water.
Yeah, you're out there doing something. Growing up, I loved fishing. I definitely know like freshwater fishing, like out of a lake, in my opinion, is just probably a lot easier. You're dealing with
Well, you have a lot less circumference to find the fish.
yeah, and I feel like we all grew up in the Midwest, kind of knowing like Grandpa taught us how to fish. Like
Yeah, my grandpa never did though.
You just need a fucking worm.
Yeah, we never went fishing.
Really?
My
But
dad,
you grew up on the lake, didn't you?
yeah, my dad won. Like we always had speedboats and
Yeah.
wakeboards and stuff. But one year,
Oh,
my
that's
dad
right.
got a fishing boat traded in, and he brought it home for the summer, and we got a dock and everything. And he goes, "We're gonna go fishing." And
Didn't go once.
I think we went once or twice, and he caught like a big northern or something that was super slimy,
Yeah.
or a walleye or something. And we grabbed. I mean, I was probably like
Yeah,
7 or
they're
8.
slimy fuckers.
And I was like, this is disgusting. Because you go from wakeboarding and tubing all the time, they're like, let's try this. Well, you go out and it's like 80 degrees. That's the only thing. I don't think I'd ever like fishing back home in the summer because you only get 3 months out of the year for the summer. I'm not going to spend a nice day in the summer on a fishing boat trying to catch bass and walleyes.
Yeah, you're gonna catch some fucking waves, bro.
I'm gonna catch some pussy.
Gnar.
Sorry. was rude.
And the big thing with fishing too that you're gonna have to learn the hurdle is the sitting there and just fucking waiting.
Yeah. At least here we were like trolling and stuff. We were just trolling around looking
Yeah.
for the fish. We were fucking, tapping our hats to the big boaters out there. They
Yeah.
said they were sending some fucking mahi our way, but we never
Nice.
saw it. But whatever.
Talk's cheap.
Talk's cheap.
What happened there?
What the
I think I
fuck was
lost you.
that?
There we go. You're back. You just hit the button.
Welcome back, guys. All right. Yeah. So you're gonna come out fishing with us, and
We're gonna fucking bait the hook and
Not-
set the lure,
yeah, not this week, but when you get back.
Yeah. We'll be back on our regular days off, or Fridays we can go fishing. Thursdays we'll be shooting pods. So every Thursday we'll be shooting pods, and then by the next week.
Well, yeah,
we'll
by the
have-
next week we'll have it uploaded. I'm gonna stay on top of it. I just fell off it because we weren't posting or we weren't doing pods, so I wasn't uploading more clips. But I clipped some stuff. I'm gonna upload some more clips from our last couple pods. Super funny episodes. I'd say most of our pods are pretty fucking edgy and like. I would like to see a comment or two about what people think about what the fuck we're saying. I mean, I think our last video had like 11 views, and then the one before that was 9, or vice versa. And before that was like 20.
I'm just surprised 11
We've been
people took the
we've
time
been going down though.
Uh,
Our best video is like 63 views.
Was that our first one?
It was like our second one. But
Well, they'll get better. I mean, I think they are better. Like,
consistency is the key.
To anything.
I just know that we're saying whatever the fuck we're feeling. I'm not sure if it's too raw and uncut because I really don't hear anyone else talking like this. Because I mean, the reason most people don't say these.
to the limit.
Sorry about that.
And we're back, baby. Yeah.
So What was I saying? I don't even know.
Consistency.
Oh yeah, staying consistent. I'm sure if someone can leave a few comments, I don't know. I don't know how well we're doing. I don't know if anyone likes it. I know that we are a little all over the place, but I got ADD, and that's just how it's gonna be. So if you don't like it, I won't
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
tune in.
Yeah.
But listen to this. All right, what else you got on that fucking big ass iPad of yours?
My next two topics are Obama's gay, and Michelle has a Glock. So we can start off with that.
I would
Take it.
I would need some extra clarification of what that actually means.
So there was a gentleman that a video surfaced of like Obama kissing a guy or something back in college and saying he had like an intimate relationship with him. Obviously, that could just be a clout chaser, but at the same time, there's a lot of speculation that Michelle Obama's a man. She's got a Glock. She's got a Johnson. I mean, she does have very manly features. Oh.
Whoa, that is. Sorry, I was looking at a text. You're getting a phone call.
Yeah.
That's off limits. I'm sorry, guys. We are all over the road.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it's
all
cool.
over
We're
the-
busy guys. We got we got stuff going on, but we're here.
We got to be more present with you guys.
Yeah.
Now the. Sorry, what were you saying? I just keep going.
No, it's fine. We were just talking about
Michelle's cock, whatever. I want to clarify that last episode, we're not getting the video up of it.
No, it'll just be an audio.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We shot one on our couch, which also doesn't have AC, and that one I shot on my phone in vertical. And yeah, that was an hour-long podcast about my trip overseas, where I went tons of different places. Great pod. Check it out on Spotify.
Yeah, he talks about his Thai massage and his happy ending, and it's pretty cool.
There's more than one. Oh, what about the weed in Bangkok? The Bangkok
dude.
weed pass out story. I almost fucking died in smoking Bangkok weed. That Bangkok banged the cock out of me.
You got banged in Bangkok, but I think you took. I think you just got laced. Your kush got laced.
Yeah, with a little bit of salvia.
Saliva.
Do you remember when we were in Vegas when we bought salvia from the...
Yeah, I kept fucking smoking it.
Yeah, the year... So me and Logan... I don't know if anyone's ever smoked salvia, but... I've done a lot of drugs again. I've said this before. Experimented. I've been a druggie at one point. And now I'm clean, but I'd have to say salvia. When we bought that stuff and smoked it in Vegas, that was one feeling I did not like.
It was
And me and Logan were like... I mean, you smoke it and you pretty much go into a different dimension. It feels like you're like in a video game. Like you don't even genuinely know what's going on. Like you're out of your body type thing.
Well, it's like you're high, and then everything just goes virtual, like digital. It's just like
yeah. And that's what I was like, what the fuck just happened? I feel like I'm in Mario Kart. Anyways, and so me and Logan, I smoked it on our patio at our house in Vegas, and then I had a horrible time. And so, of course, what do I do after that? I go to Logan and tell him how good of a time I had on it and just smoke it. And so he smokes it. And when I smoked it, I started drooling on myself, and I just like come out of it.
You are a drooler.
And so then Logan smoked it, and I remember just watching him. And I was like, "You gotta smoke more." I said, "Inhale it more," and then boom, he didn't like it either. And then all of a sudden, fucking drunk ass Bo comes out of nowhere. He goes, "Give me that!" And then just starts smoking through all of it. He's just sitting out in the
Yeah.
pool smoking it. And can I get some more?
Yeah, I just remember sitting in that lawn chair. I think wasn't Corey there? Yeah, Corey was passed out next to me in the lawn chair, and I'm just like, just ripping it. I thought it was. I was just like smoking it like it was weed, essentially, and I just
Well, yeah, you kept like the bowl was empty, and you kept hitting it.
yeah,
Like, dude, it's done. Really?
just
You
hitting an empty bowl.
guys got any more? It's like you go to your room, pal.
So yeah, I recommend trying it. Maybe not.
Not a full dose. I'd probably tamper back a bit.
Yeah.
What else you got on there? I mean, you're a host, so you got to keep this thing going.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm. This shit's on my back.
Yeah, so I mean, Obama's gay. Everyone knows. Michelle's got a Glock. Tell her to show us. Sphere in Vegas, though. That's a good topic.
Yeah.
That thing's cool. $2.5 billion.
That's a lot. I mean, Vegas is gonna be. That's gonna be like the next like Mecca city where it's just like they're getting all
It's
these.
going to be like Dubai. I mean, it already
Yeah.
is. Funny thing is, when I was in Singapore, it was a lot like Las Vegas, but way cleaner. Not as many casinos, but there's still a lot of casinos. Like I went to the casino in Singapore, and I mean, it was a lot like an American casino, other than we had to use Singapore dollars, which was a little different. But yeah, I mean, they had a couple different games there, but in general, Singapore is a lot like Las Vegas, just way more rules, a lot less booze and partying, but way cleaner, and most of the attractions are like 10 out of 10. Like, well, I guess same thing with Vegas. There's a lot of attractions that are 10 out of 10. Like the Sphere would probably be a 10 out of 10.
When you were there, what did you notice, like, ethnicity-wise? Was there a lot of, like, Americans there, or was it a big mixture of everybody, like you see?
See, that's the thing is I don't even know if I can tell what someone is. You know what I mean? I don't know
Okay.
what the fuck they were. I don't
Yeah.
know if they're Haitian. Fucking, I don't know. I would just call them all Haitian because I don't know what, I can't really.
Like darker-
I've never been outside of the country before. So I don't
Darker
even-
skin tone?
Some.
No?
But I have to say, out of everywhere I went, I thought that I was going to get stared at a lot for my tattoos. Hardly at all.
Really?
Hardly at all. Even in Tokyo and Japan, where there's like no one with tattoos. No one. I mean, I'm actively looking. Like when I'm standing somewhere, I'm just looking at people, seeing people, and staring at me, and it's all cool.
Was everybody masked up?
No.
Really?
Why would they be masked up?
Because, have you seen people wearing masks again around here?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's going on across the world.
Yeah, I know, but just...
I just do find it funny though how everyone in the entire world was wearing masks everywhere, and then all of a sudden it's just gone, and we can just go about and do it was one of the biggest fucking phony fucking fake things in the world. Like I agree that there's the coronavirus or COVID, but not that bad. It ain't that bad.
It's
it
just
never
like
was.
a flu.
I just
Yeah.
cannot believe it. So I was thinking about that though when I was like in all these transits and these big buses and under the ground railways or whatever fuck the rail
Harriet
cars.
Tubman?
Rail cars.
Underground Railroad?
The railways. I just was thinking about that. Everyone's sitting right next to each other and no one has a mask on. No one did. And I would have figured over there they'd probably just keep them on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would have figured they just kept wearing them, but they didn't. That was one tricky part. I know I talked about it in one of the pods, but if you're watching on YouTube, you won't see it. But I said how weird the underground transportation was in Tokyo. So there was lines running. Let's say underground runs for miles on every side. You know what I mean? Man, I can't even really put into words how many transits there were underground, but I'd say at least 20 different transits that are all going left, right, and then they click up and they go and never. It was so much to try to figure out where you're trying to go or like what transit I'm supposed to be on because all the things are in like Tokyo or whatever the fucking language it is, Tokyo, Japan. It was like I mean, you just look in there like you're retarded, like you're just like me. And so
You felt very helpless. Like,
well, that's what
okay.
Ashley would do. Is every time we came into a little fucking conundrum, she would just stand there like a last puppy, and I'd be like, "So what's going on?" Well, I'm trying to figure this out. I was like, "Well, you're just standing there,
Did you use
not doing
Google
anything."
Translate at all?
No, I just go up there and start doing hand translations. I remember at one place I was
Translation.
Ashley was shopping in the store, and I went up to one of the girls that worked there, and I said, "I gotta go bathroom," and she. I said piss, poop. I gotta go bathroom. And she, I don't know. And I said dick. Cock. I said dick or cock, and I pointed at my wiener. And she goes, oh yeah. And I myself thought that was weird to say, but I didn't know I don't know. So.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
guess we never we're so used to
Saying cock.
Well, no, just like how easy it is. Like we never have to deal with anything like that. Like, but at the same time, in the line of work we're in, we're dealing with people every day that can't speak English.
Everywhere.
So I'm sure for you that was a big eye opener, kind of feeling like the customer.
Yep.
You know.
I told Ashley that it feels like everyone that comes in the shop that I'm just like, oh, here we go. Let's get them through here. We'll do hand translations, a little Google Translate, and we'll get them on the road.
Yeah.
Hopefully they understand.
But there
But
were
yeah.
places that were fluent, right, at the same time.
A few of them.
Like
but
the resorts?
Well, the hotel staff knew English, but yeah. I mean, in Maldives, everyone spoke English. But
That's good. Maldives. Now,
I miss there too because it kind of felt like summer camp.
what do you mean?
Well, it's just one little island, and then there's no
suppose you said
Walmart,
you-
there's no places to go, so you're just hanging out with the staff every day, and they're all like, "Oh, hey, Sweta, hey, Dashi," and yeah, I mean, it's just there's 7 restaurants to choose from, so we went to all 7. I mean, multiple times, and then yeah, it's just you wake up in the morning, and then their options are to go to the pool, hang out in your pool, go to free breakfast, and then work out, or you can pay to do activities, but they, we paid to go fishing, but there's like parasailing, jet skiing, all those ones. So it's like $400, $500 just per person to go jet skiing or parasailing, where we do that here for, well, I bought a jet ski, so that was free, and then parasailing is like $50, $70 here. So it's kind of hard to justify spending that much money on stuff that we already do here, but. Yeah, Maldives was good. It was a good little getaway. I would just recommend if you're going and you're younger, 5 days is good, and then go fucking somewhere else and get nasty with it.
Get ripped, buddy.
It's probably good to leave Maldives for the end of your trip, kind of like we did, but we went to Bangkok on the last trip. But you kind of we didn't party it up, but most likely I would have been partying it up for the first week and a half, and then I would have ended with just like some long stretched out days in the cabana in Maldives, just fucking kind of dealing with the stress of fucking partying too hard. But
That would be cool, like back in our rowdy days to actually. Go
Oh,
over
I'm
and
not out of those. I just have to be on vacation to do it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
for
just
me-
saying I couldn't do it with Ashley because she's like grandma.
Yeah.
But hey, it is what it is.
You know what's also a fun, up-to-date fact is that you're officially 30. You're dirty and fucking 30, buddy.
That was kind of why we named it Dirty 30, because I'm about to be 30. And now it makes sense for this whole next year. I'm 30 years old, and this is the Dirty and 30 podcast, and this is the mind of the dirtiest 30-year-old you've ever fucking met, brother. So tune in, tip up, and shape up.
Yes, sir.
That last one didn't make sense, but
Oh,
whatever.
that's fine. That's fine.
Once I'm trying to look at your notes. It's going to help me out move this pod forward so I can kind of be the co-host again. People wearing masks, get out of here, he says.
Where do you
Tupac's alleged killer, that would go up with the top one. You kind of jumped. Diddy on the list. I hope Diddy gets fucking.
Diddy did it.
Diddy has. I heard Diddy's
Itty
gay.
bitty Diddy committee.
I heard Diddy's gay, but who cares,
Yeah.
right? What's wrong with being gay?
Between like Diddy and Michael Rubin, like that group, that all hangs out.
You don't
like-
even know Michael.
I never said I knew Michael, but you've seen all of his like posts when he throws his big parties, like really into the guys, like grabbing them and just like making it uncomfortable. Like,
You would do that a lot of times when we go to the bars and stuff.
no.
No, what's really funny that I'm thinking about is that video. I wish I could put it
Oh,
up.
of
I
me
wish I
hucking
like-
the beer glass. I showed that
I
to like
thought-
Connor.
I thought that was your old ex-girlfriend in the.
Oh God, no! That was Uncle Derek's fucking ex.
I know, but
Oh, and date a fucking water buffalo like that.
well, I mean, in the video, you can't tell that she's a
Yeah.
little bigger, but
Yeah,
I mean, it does. Her hair and everything looks like Autumn's hair.
Autumn. Oh yeah, that was her name.
She's listening right now.
Oh yeah.
What do you gotta tell her if she's listening?
Not a thing.
You don't even want to tell her good luck, little darling.
Nope.
Go suck on a pair of goat nuts.
That's a past thing.
What would you tell her if you saw her right now and she's like standing right where the camera is and says, "Hey, Bo, how you been?"
Be like, I'm good. And not say
Man, a
fucking-
few words.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm good. Ta-ta
Okay.
for now.
And then everyone to break into rim shot.
All right. I wanted to
There's
take
not a clapping? Huh.
claps are too generic.
Okay, what do you want to get into?
What can we do that?
What do you want to do? What else you got on the agenda? We're running close to our time limit here.
Well, I
so-
wanted to preview our new jerseys. We're
Let's
gonna
go,
be putting
grab
up on the
'em,
site.
bring 'em
So,
in.
one
Bring
second,
them
guys.
in. Bring them in. Bring them in.
All right.
I'll do the commentating since I'm near the mic. You'll get right in front of the camera so we can see them right here. No, they're right here. A little bit better. Too close. There's a little bit of nostalgia behind this one, folks. This is the Giants Barry Bond jersey, and I want to be pretty clear about where this jersey was worn and kind of the backstory about it. But this is a jersey I wore the night before I left Fargo, North Dakota. And if anyone knows the backstory about that night, I got my ass kicked. I got punched in the face. I got my 2 lower teeth knocked back. I got knocked out. I ended up in the hospital. I had to get surgery. I had to get rods in my mouth to hold my lower teeth. Funny part about all this is I just got my braces off about like 6 months prior, so kind of fucked up my lower teeth, but they're good now. Anyways,
No blood stains.
no
all
blood
clean.
stains. I think I left it with another young jock, and then he brought it home, so no blood on it.
This is gonna be a hot one.
Yeah, Connor wants this one. This is the Barry Sanders
Barry
jersey.
Deion Sanders.
It looks like one of my old chicks or my dog got into this one.
Looks like Blaze or Maisie.
Or fucking one of my exes.
Yeah.
Maybe Allie chewed on that one.
Yeah. One of the blondes.
XXL. Cool.
And by the way, it's Deion Sanders.
Yeah, we saw that. Okay.
Boy.
Dude, this is funny, dude. I don't even know where I got this jersey from, but I mean, this is like a youth kids Miami Wade stitch. Funny thing about all these jerseys are, my mom texted me just like last week and said, "Hey, which pairs of your clothes do you want to get rid of?" And sent me pictures of all this stuff, and I said, "Send it to me because we're gonna sell it at Finders Keepers." So this is all shit from my closet back in high school. So this is like a kids D Wade Miami. They're classic, nostalgic XL.
For all those guys that got the dog.
They got that dog in them. And just shout out, no shout out to Drake because that album For the Dogs was dog shit. And I can tell you what, dude,
Yeah.
I am not a huge Drake fan, but when I heard he was coming out with For All the Dogs, I thought it was literally going to be a rap album because every one of his albums, and I think everyone could attest to this, they were all on the same page, has been a love song fucking bullshit album. So I was thinking this one was For All the Dogs. I even let some of my friends know, be ready for All the Dogs. One of my friends, Jeff, I told him For All the Dogs is coming in October. It's going to be good. It sucks. Sorry, I got... So yeah, this is Mike Vick.
Mike Vick.
That's not Stitch, but
Little B-Doc.
this is actually one of my favorite jerseys because I really do love Brian Dawkins. Back in the day, I was a big football fanatic. I wanted to be a football player. I told my dad he'd be sitting in the fucking living room watching football, and I'd be out in the fucking yard yelling, "Dad, I'm going to be a football player one day." And he goes, "Yeah, keep it up." So yeah, that's Dawkins. Best fucking, what was he? A safety? I think
He
he was
was a running back.
No, he was not. He was not. He was on defense.
Really?
Yeah, he's a safety.
Alright. This is a twofer. We're going to make this.
No. Go first one, the original. No.
That's the original.
So we got another. These, I mean, it's bringing me back to my high school days because these were my favorite players back in the day. Brian Dawkins definitely was number one. Number two would be Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco. Dude was nasty back in the day. So I bought this shirt, brought it to high school, and everyone's like, "Oh, sick." And I just did not get as much love or puss that I thought I would. So then I went back to the NFL shop and I printed out this one. Ocho Cinco. For the real fans, they know Chad changed his name mid-season to Ocho Cinco. I got the jersey to rep it, and I showed up to high school fresh as fuck. Got a little bit of side
You know what
puss.
Ocho Cinco means?
That's the number 85.
It is.
Thank you. This one, this is really nostalgic.
That's right.
I don't even know if I want to get rid of this because this was my first ever jersey as a kid. It's the first jersey I ever got, Kevin Garnett. And then
That's sewn on.
yeah, but these are the
Yeah, I couldn't read
Who-
those autographs.
what are they called? Cheerleaders. The cheerleaders signed it.
Ah.
And I went to the game and wore it when I was younger, and then the cheerleaders signed it. This one's so nostalgic, I might just keep it, but if someone wants it, they can buy it.
LT Big
This
D.
is my other
I
favorite
love
guy.
that color.
My other favorite guy was Tomlinson. This one is the stitched one, just like Garnett. Tomlinson, LaDainian Tomlinson, wore this back in high school.
One
It
of the
says
best running backs
XL.
ever.
Back in this day, he was the shit, dude.
Mhm.
Tomlinson, sick jersey. So
Last but not
most of
least.
these are kids, though. I'd say maybe like 3 of them are adults, the rest are kids. This is adult. Adrian Pearson, 28. If you want to bring back that good. All these jerseys are going to be pretty affordable except for like the Brian Dawkins, Vic, any of the sought after, but I guess $10 you can have it. So those are some of the jerseys we got. We're posting a lot of our shit on eBay just to get rid of some of it so we can bring in some fresh stuff. We sold a decent amount of stuff and it's been doing pretty good. We haven't posted a lot on our Instagram because most of our stuff sells on eBay and Facebook. But we will post some more stuff as we get some more new things in the shop.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we got some jerseys, bags. I mean, we got a lot of shit. I mean,
You
just-
want it? We got it.
I think my favorite though is like the towels. Those are sick.
Yeah, the vintage towels are hot. Super slept on. Definitely the Disney. I love the Disney jacket. Fuck, that thing's sweet.
Yeah. Dude, if you want, instead of getting paid, I can give you that jacket.
What's that?
Instead of getting paid, we could just pawn
Yeah, why didn't you say less?
off.
I could use that out here.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't made much money on the deal, but all these things we're doing, guys, don't
Yep.
think that we're here to just get the quick buck. We're
Oh.
here for the long ride. I mean, we're going to be doing this for a couple of years, maybe 5, 10, 16 years. Finders Keepers could go on. I'm going to pass it off to my kids, his grandkids. Yeah, it's just... I just can't thank everyone enough for even anyone who's been listening to this up till this point. We
Yeah.
are about 40 minutes in. This is kind of when we cut the dust.
And we had 15 minutes prior to this too.
Yeah, we did. So you
we're
guys
at
are getting
an
close
hour.
to an hour of straight raw talk. And I'm talking raw dog. So anyways, sorry, I just like to ramble on. I'm a rambler.
Hey,
man.
nothing wrong with being a rambler, bro.
I really would like some feedback, though, some comments on our videos, because I don't know what I don't know, if that makes sense. I don't know what it is that we're doing or not doing, or we should be doing.
Until somebody gives us feedback.
Say,
So
hey,
it would be
Hey,
appreciated.
quit rambling on, quit changing subjects every 5 minutes. Try to stick to a topic.
Yep.
Things that I am feeling in the back of my mind. Maybe you guys could tell me so I can clarify, but I like just going raw and kind of going all over the place because
Raw dog and rando.
we are being real. This is not a fake pod. We just are here to talk about bullshit, shit, and real shit.
Yeah.
Real poop. So yeah, but this is dragged out ending, but what we plan to do when Bo gets back here, after pod 10, so we're on 8 now.
Yep.
So in about 2 more pods, we are going to start bringing in some guests.
Yes, Sirski. This is where it's gonna get interesting, guys. So I think that'll really change the tone and the pace of our.
We're going to have to find another spot, though, because I can't imagine getting anyone else in here to sweat it up for a good hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
That has been our toughest part. Well, I guess we could do it on the...
We could
the
do it on
bike
the
side.
over on the bike side. I think that would be great. The
We
lighting's
could-
good.
Yeah, no. Well, I guess...
Not that you guys, we're good.
We
We're-
could
we're-
shoot... I could shoot it in my office and do 2 cameras. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. You guys don't need to be there for the planning. But anyways, just be looking for a couple new pods after our next 2 pods with some guests.
All right, and I think that's a good place to stop for the day. We appreciate everybody coming out and watching. The audience that we actually have outside of our studio right now, they're actually waiting for us to finish up. So we're gonna go do a meet and greet with all our fans, and
We'll get the fuck out of here. I hate meeting fucking hands.
no, I know, but we got to do it. We're
part of the gig.
people.
I
We're part of the
can't-
people. Yep.
I mean, within the first 7 pods, guys, we're over at like 480,000, I think.
Yeah,
Or
almost at
482.
almost at 500,000.
482,000 within 7 pods. I mean, it's been the quickest
We're the
jump
number one
to-
grossing
to-
podcast.
It's been the quickest jump to number 1, I think, in
Yep.
the rankings in the
besides
last
Joe Rogan Experience.
I don't think he even did it this fast.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, I just cannot thank you guys enough for fucking tuning in every week, smashing the like button, raping the other buttons, and then buying all of our merch. The Hog t-shirts have went wild.
Ooh, we'll have to preview those once this video's edited.
Yeah, they're not live yet.
Yeah.
He kind of ruined that because he said that, but they are going to go wild when they're live. I had AI create them, and they're great. It is literally a picture of that AI created of a guy washing hogs, which is exactly what you guys are going to get when you pay that $35.99. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm a rambling man. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for not supporting. And we will catch you guys in the next one. I'm your host, Bo.
And I'm your co-host, Spencer.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Aloha. Big shoots. Big shoots,
Mahalo.
mahalos. Love you guys. Stay tough.
Stay hard.
That was good, Bo.